everybody, my name is Tavia Jackson, and I'm back with the I'm Not Her, the Real You Takeover with Miss Sonia Battle. I'm so excited today to talk to you all about being a confident woman. So I'm not her. I'm not the woman with low self-esteem. I'm not the woman who lacks confidence. I'm not the woman who has no idea who she is. That's not me. So, middle school, adolescence, huge time in life. That's the time where you're kind of branching away from your parents' thoughts and starting to care more about what kids, your age group and your peer group think and things like that. Such a critical time in life. Those teenage years, those adolescent years, so critical. And I remember there were some mean girls. Mean girls. Has anybody ever experienced, seen, heard, felt mean girls? I have. So, mean girls, those are the people that kind of reject you. When you talk, they side-eye their friend without having to say anything out loud, criticizing what you said, how you acted, what you looked like, how you dressed. All of those things, I remember them. The great thing about it is they aren't in HD. I don't remember every little word. I don't remember every little occurrence. I just remember that it happened. And I'm so thankful that the situations aren't still in my HD memory, that they're a distant memory. But let me tell you, it still affected me at that time. I did different things to fit in. I was conforming to what some other person inadvertently was doing to me. It was molding me. Why do they get to mold me? Who made you the people police? That's what I'm trying to figure out. They weren't molding me because they cared. They were molding me out of their own securities. They were molding me out of their own issues. They were molding inadvertently out of everything that they had been brought to at that point, which as a kid wasn't much. Little things like, oh, you laugh too loud. Oh, you laugh too much. Oh, why you dressed like that? Oh, but your clothes aren't tight. I remember one time I went to Maryland and a girl was like, we don't wear colored jeans here. So a lot of times the effect that has on us is we start to retreat. And I personally became quieter and more reserved. But the reality of who made them the cool police? Why are you the authority? Why are you the rule maker? As an adult, and even if young girls are watching this, I want you to realize that these people don't really get to govern who you are. Who are they to make up the rules for your life? When we ourselves attract people to us that compliment and appreciate us, you are showing that you're your authentic self. When you're attracting all these other people that don't know how to appreciate you, if you start to act the way they want to mold you to act, you'll never attract your real friends. You'll never attract your ride or dies, because the people that you're going to attract are the people who are attracted to a facade of you, to a fake you, and not the authentic you. So I have a question for y'all. Who can you be with and be your uninhibited self? Who can you be free with? The people that you can be free with are the people that are your real friends and can develop to be some of the best friends in life. A few years ago, I did a women's group and we studied a book, and the book was called Now Discover Your Strengths. It's an amazing book. In it, you take the Strengths Finders quiz. So each week I would meet with the women and we would talk about our quiz and what we were learning from the book. Every woman that was a part of this group found out that the strengths that were their top 5 were the ones they were most criticized, ridiculed, or talked about for. What an epiphany. Other people don't understand who we are. They don't understand our strengths. It doesn't negate our strengths. So one of the things I realized, one of my friends, she happens to cry often. And that's really okay. But you know what? Empathy was her top gift. And so I don't like when people cry and say, I'm sorry. Who are you apologizing to? What are you apologizing for? What's the problem? Something touched you, something moved you, something hit you in a place. What's wrong with that? Not a thing. And so all the time when people are around me, male or female, if they shed a tear, they have a tendency to say, I'm sorry. And I'll say, don't apologize for that. Don't apologize for being yourself. Don't apologize for sharing authentically who you are. Don't apologize for that moment. And that is so important for us to know. Every woman in the group was criticized for their strengths. I'll do one of mine, input. So now discover your strengths. One of the strengths are input. That means that you keep things, that you save things, and that you pull various information to collect things. I do. I sure do. And you know what? I'm not a pack rat. My strength is input. I'm neat with mine. I keep the things I need to keep. But there's so many other things, so many other values that we have inside of ourselves that people don't understand. God fearfully and wonderfully made me. And that's what I realized. He made me with his best, fearfully. He took his time. It was thought-provoking how he made us, wonderfully, not so-so, not menza, wonderfully made. That's how he made me. So I'm not going to diminish because other people around me don't get me and don't understand me. If God didn't reveal my purpose to a person, if God didn't reveal who you are to a person and they can't see it, that doesn't take away from my value. It's not even my problem. The reality of it is their loss. So why would I not be confident because somebody else can't see me? Their vision, their blurry vision, their filters, their lack thereof, it's not my problem. You know, you can be in the presence of a solution. You can be in the presence of greatness. You can be in the presence of help and not know it. It happens all the time. I'm not immune to it. You're not immune to it. I'm going to give you an example when it comes to people. God said to Moses, what do you have in your hand? That thing he's been carrying in his hand for years. He didn't realize what it could do for him. How about this? When Jesse was supposed to be bringing all his sons for the prophet Samuel to pour oil on him, he didn't bring David. He was like, oh, that one? Yeah, that one. His own dad didn't know what was inside of him. So we shouldn't take it so personal when people don't understand who we are. They don't understand our strengths. They don't understand our purpose. Don't shrink because people don't get you. I need you to confidently, boldly be who you are regardless, because God knows who you are and there are people authentically designed to be around you that can complement your character and you will complement theirs. So my other question is, who are the they? Who are the they that are making these rules? Let me tell you a rule that I have a problem with, that I have rebelled against. Don't wear white after this time, after Labor Day and until this time. Bump that. Who made that rule? What's white? Is white hurting me? Are you buying my clothes? Did you buy me some other color shoes? Anything, I'll wear white any day I want. I'll wear white January 1st. I'll wear white December 25th. I'll wear white February 14th. Any day I want to wear white, I'm going to wear white. Who is the they that said that? Does it serve me? Does it serve a purpose in my life? If it matches my outfit and it's fly, I'm putting them on. I just want to free somebody today. Hello? Who's making up these rules that we're following? Girl, wash your face. That's what I like to say. Get that residue of that old stuff off your face. That's not us. That's not who we are. They made that up. Why are you subscribing to it? Why are you following that? Does it compliment you? Does it add to your character? Does it add to who you are? Is it serving you? If it's not serving you, girl, wash your face. Get that all off. Get that all off. Wash all that old habits, that old stuff off, because it can't go. It can't go where you're going. So I want y'all to know that I celebrate you. I celebrate you for who you are. I don't want you apologizing for who you are. I don't want you to apologize if you cry. I don't want you to apologize if you laugh. I don't want you to apologize for sharing your truth and love. None of those things. I want you to confidently be who you are. I don't want you to be afraid of who you are. Some people walk in fear every day instead of confidence. Confidence is sexy. Y'all, listen, hunty, confidence is sexy. It doesn't matter what size you are. It doesn't matter what your hair looks like. It don't matter if you wear glasses. None of that matters. If you are confident and you carry yourself that well, you will attract people to you. They'll want to know what it is about you. What's in you? What do you have going on that causes you to carry yourself like that? Confidence is sexy. So be your sexy self today. I want you to be the girl, to be the guy that isn't seeking validation. You don't need the approval of the they. Who are you letting shape and mold your commentary? Who are you letting shape and mold how you act, where you go, what you do? Who are you letting shape that for you? Today, I'm not her. I'm not the insecure girl needing validation. I'm not the girl who sits quiet, not saying anything because I'm scared of how somebody else is going to feel, how they're going to look at me. Is my joke funny to them? Are they side-eyeing their friend? Girl, you and your friend, goodbye. I could care less. I could care less. And you have to be at that place where you love yourself, you know who you are, and you walk confidently because God made you amazing. And the person who can't see what's inside of you, you're not the first one. People's parents don't recognize who they are every day. Friends, teachers, they miss the mark every day. Their lack of vision should not cause you to diminish. Do not diminish who you are because people can't see you. Be you. You will attract the best people in life you could ever imagine. That concludes this episode of I'm Not Her, the Real You Takeover. And I need each and every one of y'all to take over. I need you to take over, and I need you to build a momentum with the movement of strong, confident people who are fearless, who know who they are, who uplift other men and women, not bashing them, not side-eyeing them, not treating them like that, and start to open your eyes and see other people, see what's inside of them, because this momentum will change our city, it will change our state, it will change our country, and it will change our world. The Real You Takeover. Join us next time. Thank you.